in your mouth. Come on. Bring them out, bring them out. Hey. Bring them out, bring them out. Yeah. Bring them out, bring them out. Hey. Bring them out, bring them out. VIP coming live from the VIP. Heard the nightlife.
Oh, when the Saints go marching in. Oh, when the Saints go marching in.
Who set the city on fire soon as he got...
This Lion fan base have been craving home playoff football since this building opened in 2002, and they've got it today at Ford Field in Detroit. Just ahead, we'll decide the second entrant to next week's NFC title game, and we've got a great one in store, as it'll be the New Orleans Saints taking on the Detroit Lions. The fourth and final ticket to the conference championship round. We'll know soon enough as we are underway here on a January afternoon. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll run with a rookie drafted in the 3rd round. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. They'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play at 2nd down. He'll look to throw. Now he'll tuck this and run. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
Haven't met a quarterback yet that didn't enter the league with a massive chip on his shoulder. If he wasn't a first-round pick, they want to show the league that they made a big mistake. Determined to get the first down there. No hesitation at all to tuck it and go. I bet he would have tried running through their entire defense if it meant reaching that marker.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Kirby Joseph there to drop it. Free safety roaming all the way up to the line of scrimmage to make that stop.
How about his ability to trust his eyes and figure out it was not a pass play and go fast towards the line of scrimmage in order to make that tackle.
Let's go.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. 3rd and 7 now.
I wouldn't be surprised to see the next step in utilizing this position is to actually utilize more of a scat back in this spot. Because we saw the catch there, right? He made it. But he's a bigger, stronger guy, maybe not quite as elusive as maybe someone else you would put there.
Yeah, didn't get the big yardage there you might out of a smaller back. Here comes 3rd down and 7. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And he'll find his man on the outside. And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area that they want him involved. Just as you said, they want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game, but they must like the matchups they're getting.
So the completion gets him just a yard, and it will bring up 2nd down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
They'll get this out to Kamara. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. Again, he'll drop to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Johnson. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 27-yard line. Well, on 3rd down, he wanted to go to one of his most dependable targets, and that's who he found, his tight end there, to pick up the first, Charles.
And you use the proper word there, dependable, and sometimes spectacular, because tight ends nowadays, they can do it all. But they're the guys you trust, especially across the middle of the field where there's traffic. He delivers, and they pick up nice yardage.
It's a loss of 4 on the first down play.
Brandon, you're a big lover of music. How about what you just saw there? This is what I call playing the piano for a defensive lineman. The ability to move laterally up and down the line of scrimmage. How about the way he just flowed and got to the outside part of the field and made that play?
2nd and 14. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. How about that? Their quarterback, 30 yards. And the Saints are on the board first here in this division round matchup. A point after, good by Groupie. And it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Ooh, what a move. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. Goff and this Lions offense set for a 1st and 10 at their own 23.
What's up?
First run of the game for Jahmyr Gibbs, the Alabama product. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
2nd and 10. Goff now to throw. Now he's going to step up and run. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Part of what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
That is caught. And he's going to have a Lions first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Plenty of things to talk about here, partner, but to me, their defense gave up a touchdown on the first drive. How about how they're responding, coming back? That's a big 3rd down pickup to keep their drive alive.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
The defense thought they had that play covered, but it still got driven backward by those blockers. Those types of plays are a key part of any team's offensive game plan. It all starts up front in the trenches.
2nd down, and they go back to Gibbs. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6. Here's Goff. He's going to pick up the first down and then some. Oh, he faked it with a juke. Now he's got some room. Touchdown, Detroit. Amon-Ra St. Brown, 55 yards. And the Lions are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. Extra point attempt here still to come. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch. Over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. The last time I look and repeat that in Charles' defense, they were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wits in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
There's a short one to the tight end, Johnson. And he's going to be knocked down hard at the end of that one. These two teams all tied after one. Back to throw now on first down. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
And the Saints first down.
And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he works his way free and down to the outskirts of the red zone. Give them 18 there, and the Saints have a first down.
When you get into the divisional round of the playoffs, this is where having the ability to run the football is such an advantage. The defenses, they're generally going to be tougher the further you go along. So if you can get something established up front, it's going to give you a great chance to move on.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
At the Lions' 20-yard line.
They'll send a receiver in motion left. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. He'll get this one underneath to Kamara. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Alvin Kamara, a 20-yard touchdown. And the Saints have taken the lead. Groupie able to add the PAT. And that makes the score 14-7.
Lions 7.
The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. They trail a one-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up first and 10. He gets this out wide to Gibbs. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
Brings up second and
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. What I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
And he'll get it out to midfield. It's right in midfield at the 50. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
I know what you're thinking out there. I know a lot of you are thinking, take a shot downfield. It's a great spot for it. I'd say maybe later in the game, definitely in the second half. But right now, I think they were just trying to get some momentum built. Get a first down, pick it up, and keep moving.
Here we go. 20.
They'll fake the give. Now Goff. That'll be caught. It's St. Brown. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
Oh, I like that play call there. After a run for good yards, you get a defense thinking they'll go back to the well. So that's a great time to call play action and give your receivers a little extra edge. And they complete the pass there for another first down.
7 yards there on the first down screen play.
Good call there, first down. And Brandon, I'm getting better over the years about screaming out, screen, screen, screen with my defensive training. They want to keep those pass rushers honest, and they did so there, and they wind up picking up positive yardage.
They go jet sweep here with Williams. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Call it no gain that time, as it's going to leave him with a third and about 3 to go.
Third down and 4.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Gibbs will try and pick it up. And he'll have the first down, getting this one to the 14-yard line. It'll be a gain of 6 that time as it moves the chains as well. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
At the 14-yard line.
Here's Goff. Goes out left. It's caught by Williams. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. From the 9, 2nd and 5. Now a first carry here for the running back. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. A 9-yard touchdown run. And the Lions are an extra point away from evening this one up. After right down the middle. And we are tied at 14.
Jack Frost to kick off for
This
the
one
Lions.
tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone. So this ball will come out to the 30 now. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out when they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around.
40-yard line.
Ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5. They'll drop the throw. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
Oh, he's getting a little daylight. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45.
It's a gain of 18. And the Saints, first down.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Again, it's Johnson. He's into space past the 25. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime.
Saints, first down. First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
They'll look to throw again. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
This is certainly a team that has proven it likes to target its backs through the air defensively. They were aware of that and certainly were prepared on that throw.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1.
Well, it looked like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
60 Bison.
Back to throw again. Down the left sideline. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. A 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Saints will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. And a point after, good by Groupie. And the lead is now 21-14. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. With this slim deficit closing in on the end of the first half, we'll see if they can move this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 out of this drive. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll have a 2nd and 1 forthcoming.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Back to throw. Goff. Now he'll tuck this and run. That's caught by Montgomery. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Out of the gun. Goff. He's airing it out for Williams. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
Throw left side complete. That's Gibbs. He'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. The Lions passing game in sync now. They've got another first down.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
180. Super.
Goff throwing again. And that went too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
Well, they get back on their heels a little bit here in this drive. A chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
Black 20. Hard ball.
Now Goff. Throw to St. Brown, complete on the left side. The Lions now going to use the 2nd of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half.
Lions, first down.
Goff now looking to throw. Going underneath, Gibbs has it. And the Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. So from inside the 20, here's first and 10 at the 18.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Hold on. Check.
To the air again. Goff. Now he's going to step up and run. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down. So on 2nd down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. Now the Lions, they send out the field goal unit here. This one from 35 yards away. And this one is right through. But now there is a penalty marker on the field, so let's see what this is about. And they'll accept that penalty.
Hot. 180. Hard ball. Turbo.
The final shot before break here. Goff. He's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown. Amon-Ra St. Brown in the final seconds of the first half. And the Lions have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. Extra point right down the middle. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime.
Jackpots to kick off for the Lions.
So still time for the kickoff here. 1 second to go in the half as this one is away. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. A trip to the NFC title game hanging in the balance. Second half action back underway. And he'll get it up up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And, CD, we are in for a very intriguing second half. This is what we wanted all time. This is what postseason football is all about.
It certainly is. It doesn't just speak to the parity in the NFL. Roughly half the teams that made the playoffs the year before miss the next year, get replaced. We know it's an any given Sunday mentality. Nothing's easy in the playoffs, but when you have your shot, they're eager to seize it.
Second down, and they go back to Gibbs. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up third down. They're in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down.
Here we go. 120. 5. 5. What's that?
Goff now looks to throw. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And it's a terrific return here as he's going to have him set up with a first and goal right at about the 6-yard line. So an opening drive interception to begin this second half.
And just think about the time you spend in the locker room going over what you expected to do in the second half. Not the way they saw it, not the way they drew it up. You find out this is something that you can't just edit, right? There's no rewrite here. This is live, and now they've got to find a way out of this hole.
And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up second and goal.
That run didn't get very far, and I think when you're looking at his dimensions, he's a little bit on the smaller side. He's counting on the big guys up front to escort him in, and they couldn't create any kind of space for him, could they?
Yeah, didn't get the push they needed. Juwan Johnson, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Saints take the forced turnover on defense and convert it into 6 points. Grouping for the extra point. And it's good. That makes it a 28-21 game.
Saints 28, Lions 21.
The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
The give, right side for Gibbs. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
That's good. For the Lions, first down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Back to the ground, this time Montgomery. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. That really sets him back. A loss of 6.
Part of the thinking when you bring in extra tight ends, you're hoping that each of your guys gets those one-on-one blocks and creates a crease for your runner. You know what the converse is, though? You've got to win those one-on-one blocks, and when you don't, that's the result you end up with. Well, partner, guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make third down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big third down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
And that is too far out in front of his intended target. Incomplete.
One first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
Here comes the Lions punter now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. This will be fielded at the 17. It'll be a 44-yard punt. The return goes for 8. And the Saints will take over with a first down and 10. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started.
They have played so strongly. You look at the scoreboard, you probably, with the way they played, you would think the margin would be a lot bigger, right?
You would, and in your experience, how many times have we run into coaches where they've talked about, hey, we just want to put it in the hands of our defense and have them win the game? In this case,
not the case.
Not at all. You want to put it in the hands of your offense, but you always feel better about seeing defense because you think defense is a constant and offense kind of comes and goes. Today, this game, no, they need their offense to stay on a really hot level.
They've been hot so far. In motion right, Olave. They stay on the ground. This time it's Kamara. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. And trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Open man left side. Shaheed has it. So the completion good for 6 yards. And now it's 3rd and 4.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. In motion right, Olave. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he is going to have a Saints first down, although it doesn't appear to be by much. He needed 4, and he got 4 on 3rd down. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 46. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. 20. Down to the 10. Touchdown, New Orleans. A great play there. 44 yards. And the Saints will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd. Grouper able to add the PAT. And the lead now up to 14.
35. Lions 21.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30.
35-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a 2nd and about a foot.
It's 2nd and inches at the 45-yard line.
Goff now to throw. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Justin Reed. And the Saints are going to get the football back as time will run out in this 3rd quarter of play. 1 quarter remains for a trip to the NFC title game. We'll return.
Ooh.